that rolling.
That's the countdown, man.
And you are good to go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the City Kitty Podcast.
Oh.
That's you. That's my co-host.
Okay, say it again. Start over.
I mean, we were already here. Yeah, we ain't got to run the video yet.
Okay, run back. I'm ready.
Okay, you know what? We're going to do a double take because, you know, that's just what we do. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time today, welcome to the City Kitty Podcast with my co-host, Ronnie Chanel. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's so...
That's how I'm feeling.
I wish it was one of those, I wish I was in the studio kind of moments because it was like such a delay. Like,
it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Let me finish this up. So today in the house, we got our homegirl Alicia in the building.
We got A. Royster in the building.
Alicia is our special guest.
A little something to the folks.
You know what I'm saying? This is our resident sprinkle me. You know what I'm saying?
Let's tell us a little bit about yourself. Just tell us something about Alicia.
What do you want to know about Alicia?
Just give me a little rundown about Alicia. Just anything.
Alicia is home girl, likes to hang out, do a little karaoke, do a little dance. I love to dance, and I love to get on the porch with it too. So if you ever want to get on the porch with it, get on the porch with it. All right.
And what that mean? Get on the porch with it and dance?
Dance, drink,
okay,
sing, play with the kids, watch the neighborhood.
So for our listeners out there who don't know what get on the porch with it mean, that's something that us, I'm not even gonna say black folk because I think that's a Southern thing too. Because Southern folk like to get on the porch too. So, but really, you know,
it's apparently a Cleveland thing.
It's a Cleveland.
Like Cleveland is all about the front porch. I had this conversation with some folks down there when I was there for business. Mm-hmm. There's a company, Front Porch Media is a company because it's all about people hanging out on the porch.
Yeah, we are definitely the front porch. So the front, a lot happens on the front porch.
And Alicia's porch is kind of dope. I love the kids in Alicia's neighborhood.
Yes.
You ever see a little boy that be flexing?
Aiden.
No, she got flexing. She got kids in the neighborhood that flex.
Oh, these kids, I love these kids. Yes. Like, they come out and they ready to play. They ain't got no shoes on.
No shirt.
They so cool. They so sweet.
That's what kiddom is supposed to be about. That's what being a kid is supposed to be about. But no, that's real though. The front porch everything happens on the front porch. A lot of stuff happens on the front porch. So we appreciate you being here. You know what? You are a resident front porcher. You know what I'm saying? All things front porch.
President of the front porch.
President of the Front Porch Association. All things on the.
We're gonna have a comedy show on my front porch.
Comedy show on the front porch. People don't know. Chime in. Let me know. People don't know. A lot of stuff can happen on the front porch. You can get broke. You can get broke up. You can get with somebody on the front porch. You know what I'm saying? Like love transactions have happened and connections have happened on the front porch.
On the front porch.
Beef has started on the front porch. You know what I'm saying?
Right there on the stoop.
Lives have been changed. Souls have been brought to Christ on the front porch. You understand what I'm saying?
Some of y'all got pregnant on the front porch.
Like,
doing it in the park.
Hey.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like the.
Oh yeah.
But they need a front porch song. Like sitting on the porch. Lighting me a torch
with the weed.
Oh
yeah.
Looking out the window, trying to bit this fender. I just want to say fender.
What was that?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know. But the front porch, I love the front porch. I think I met my first. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what happened to me on the front porch. What's the wild for? I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff on the front porch, but this one particular front porch story, I remember. My boyfriend at the time, this was back in the day, he was playing basketball. You know, guys used to play basketball in the driveway. Mm-hmm. So he playing basketball in the driveway with his homeboy. So I'm sitting next to another girl on the front porch. And as I'm sitting next to this girl on the front porch, I had a feeling that she was like there for him. But you know, first of all, I was 15. So
but that was your dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so she was on the porch.
We was on the porch together. So he all like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You look nice. But who? Who you talking to? Like all his compliments was abstract. You know what I'm saying? Right. They were very abstract. And I was like, and that was the day I found out on the front porch that he had that girl pregnant. And I found that out. And I never would have found that out if I wasn't on the what? Front porch with him. On the front porch.
For the front porch.
You know what happened to me? What I did on the front porch? I'll never forget. Me and my friend decided to drink Cisco.
Cisco.
We decided to drink Cisco on the front porch. And I never forget, one of me and my best friends, Nina Stewart, we got into a hell of a fight on the front porch. over because we were drunk off Cisco. Mind you, we were only about 12, 11 years old. Russell Cole said he on the front porch. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Russell.
We about to start a movement. You know what? That's what we should do. Once a week, we should go to somebody's porch.
And
just take the party to their porch. Just chill.
I'm okay with it.
It ain't even about a party. It's just chilling and vibing with the music and stuff.
Forget all that. Let's get back to you and your homegirl fighting. Cause y'all drinking Cisco.
I don't know. First of all, we shouldn't have drank Cisco.
It was that front porch.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have drank Cisco. We were sitting on the front porch. We shouldn't have drank Cisco. We was only 13.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I hit her with one of the weakest swings ever, though. Like, I thought I got down on the bitch, but the swing was
You hit her with a Cisco swing. That's
it was the fist wasn't even developed. The fist wasn't even folded.
That was a Cisco
Shout
swing.
out to my cousin, Jonathan. Thank you so much. He said I motivate him to go anything, go even harder. He loved me with everything in him.
Yeah,
I love you, Jonathan.
Shout out to Jonathan. What's your front porch story, Alicia?
I really stayed on punishment all the time, so I really couldn't go on the front porch much. And that's it, you know. I got a lot of house stories and a lot of didn't come home stories.
A lot of in my rooms.
I got a lot of in my room stories.
You started liking the front porch when you got grown? Okay,
yeah,
all right. You know what I'm saying? Because you was like, you know what? This cool because I've been in the house for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So
I did some nasty stuff on the side porch a while long.
I love. Hey, that's on the porch. So Alicia
did it in the driveway.
Yeah, on the car.
On the car.
See, our listeners can see you do that, but she said on. So that was it. So Alicia's gonna be our resident front porch stuff, and she gonna give it to us how we take it from the front news.
How we get it on? Hold on, before we go out the front porch.
What?
Russ also DJ Russ.
DJ, I know.
Yeah, Russ. Russ said he bringing his turntables out on his porch.
What?
So I think that's where we going next week.
I paid. Let me know what day.
Hey, Russ, get us a date, and we coming on the porch. We bring the booze. I got beer. I know what you drink. That I think you that Bud Light lime and shit. Something
like that. What was he getting at the reception? What did he get at the reception?
I don't know.
I ain't see it either.
Yeah, we can.
But that's where we at next week. All right, Mel. Let's keep it moving.
Thanks, Russ. We volunteered.
Give us a date, Russ.
All right, guys. Hey,
City Kitties live from the front porch next week.
City Kitties live from the front porch. Listen, I did because we have a variety of topics that we always go through, but I recently became a Lyft driver.
Okay.
And I have learned a lot about Lyft. Okay, like flat out, and I really feel like it needs to be some Lyft and Uber etiquette out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And y'all might be talking from the passenger standpoint, but from the driver standpoint, here's a couple things I need you to know about Lyft. Rule number 1: if I can't see the street light and I can't see your address and you can't see the address, if it's dark and you dark, just know that I'm finna keep going. Okay, just understand this. I'm not a checker cab. Lyft only tells me roundabout that I'm here. You know I'm outside. You know you see this little thing and this amp in the window glowing down the street. Don't act like you didn't know you didn't call Lyft 15 minutes ago, okay? And that I was on my way. So stop acting like you didn't know I was coming, okay? Lyft is only your cousin that's coming to pick you up. That's all we are. We ain't no cab drivers. We ain't DC cab, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just your extended cousin that got paid a couple dollars to come pick you up, flat out. That's number 1. Number 2, if you got a lot of dudes on your porch and it's late at night, I'm riding past you. You know what I'm saying? And don't get an attitude with me because I ride past you. You know, and that's for my black folks, because y'all good at that. White people, stop acting like I got to pull up in front of the club and be the angry black woman because you looking at your app and you act like you don't know it's me. So last week down in Ferndale, I had to pull up on this little boy. He looking at me, looking at the app. You know you can only turn around so many times on Woodward. You know what I'm saying? I can't go nowhere. It took me 3 minutes to get around here. So I just let the window down. Like, Jeremy. Jeremy, you don't see me?
He was like, Melanie, is that you, Melanie?
He all like, Mom. I said, Jeremy, get your ass in the car. First of all, so I'm the Lyft driver. I will call you and tell, like, you don't see me down here? Like, I will call you. We got to have some etiquette. Like, my car clean, it's fresh. I got chargers in there. You know what I'm saying? Just be on time.
I put you up on some shit.
She did. That's why I get my.
Had the water?
Did you get the water?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't get the water.
You gotta have the candy. You gotta have the candy in the lip.
Yeah, little candy, peppermint.
I'm eating the candy.
Lifesaver.
There are companies who will pay you to have that stuff in your rideshare car.
Yeah,
really?
Oh yeah, they send you, a stock of candy, water bottles, all that kind of stuff, and then like whatever you make, and then you pay them cost after it's sold.
Oh, that's dope.
See?
Check into it.
Check into it.
See, that's dope. But see, like, so Mel, your perspective is more from a Lyft driver.
Yeah.
The drivers need to have etiquette. I have experienced some horrible Lyft rides. I've experienced some very, like, to where I'm ready to jump out or either beat his ass first, but I'm going to jump out. But, like, I was in the Lyft when I was in Atlanta. I had 2 bad experiences my last visit to Atlanta about a month ago. The first one, I get in there and he's talking to me. Hey, he picks me up from the airport. Hey, where you come from? I say, I'm coming from Detroit. And he says, oh, I used to live in Detroit back in the 60s. Yeah, I was just there last summer and it looked like somebody dropped a bomb over there. First of all, that was very insulting. I was insulted by what you said. You know what I'm saying? That bothered me.
As you should be.
To me, if okay, I'm from Detroit too. That's what's up. Leave it alone. But you're not about to sit and tell me how somebody dropped a bomb over my city. Fuck you. Your rating is 0. You ain't getting no tip. You're not about to insult your passenger. Then what really took it, Dave, you ready for this, Dave? Oh my God, Dave, I was so upset. So listen, I was in Atlanta still. This guy picked us up, me and my friend. I'm going to a comedy show there. Going to do a comedy show. Guy picks us up. And when we get in, he says, it was a Wednesday night. He says, oh, it's a good night. All the bad spirits are in. And first of all, I was weirded out by that. I'm like, oh, okay. So when I say, oh, okay, or that's terms of, I don't want to talk. You know, don't go there. I just don't want to discuss none of this. So then he goes into, well, where you from? I'm from Detroit. Oh, I love Detroit. I love Detroit, but it's a very dangerous place. And then he goes from dogging Detroit out once again to telling me how black people, my age, first of all, you don't even know how old I am, but he says, can you answer me this, ladies? Why do black people your age have a lot of accidents? You know it's because they have ADHD. You know it's because they're malnourished, because they don't eat healthy, because they do this. I'm ready to bust this man in the back of his head by now because, you know, he is from, I don't know where he was from, but
so
he was
curious.
foreign.
Was this Uber or Lyft? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
Because here's what I found. By and large, I have a much, much better experience with Lyft these days because Uber tends to be disgruntled former cab drivers.
Okay.
And so, but here's the nice thing. Both Uber and Lyft now have a feature that you can activate. Like when you're setting your ride, and I think they're rolling it out beta to some accounts. I just got it, where you can say, I don't want to talk.
Yes.
I don't want. I just
I've seen
just
that.
shut up and drive me.
Yes.
Like that's all you and that's
awesome.
because there are some times where like I want to be Chatty McTalks a lot.
Yep.
And there are some times where I'm like, dude, I've just had like 10 hours of meetings and 12 shots of tequila. And just get my ass home and wake me up when we get there.
I'm cool with light conversation, but I don't want to discuss religion, politics,
Well, how
black
do you not
people,
know?
my
I was gonna
city.
say how you not know, but
You
then
know, because the conversation should be, light conversation.
Yeah, light conversation.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. Where you from? Detroit. Oh, okay, that's what's up. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the city.
Welcome
you need
to
to know
the
some
city.
places
Yeah.
to go.
How long you gonna be here?
That
we got
type of
somebody
stuff.
on here talking about they got
What
to
hotel room you going to be in? What's your
Yeah.
room number? Does this rag smell like chloroform? You know, like conversation.
Like, but I did, and I will say that, Dave, I did notice a difference. When I was a customer, it was a difference between my Uber and my Lyft drivers. Listen, I'm not going to, and for these people who got the ghetto Ubers, ghetto Uber, Darnell, look, you ain't cutting in on my business.
Shout out to Darnell Jones with the
Ghetto Uber can only go, can't go outside of 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want the ghetto Uber that can only go
So
around
is that
8
just
Mile.
the goober?
Yeah, it's the Goober.
Alicia,
It's the
do you
Goober.
remember the jitney back in the day?
Yeah.
The jitney that would take you go to the grocery store,
Detroit was famous for those.
and the jitney man would be outside.
Yeah.
You need a ride, you need a
Yeah.
ride, you need a ride, and would
I
take you and
see
your
that in my
kids home with the
neighborhood
groceries.
every now and again.
I missed the jitney.
You know how many people don't know that was a thing? And Detroit was famous for those.
Yeah,
things.
Oh,
very
we took
famous.
jitneys all the time.
Everywhere.
Here's the whole thing, though, because the jitney will take you.
Maybe it's just white people that don't know about jitney.
Maybe not.
It was definitely present at the Save-A-Lot.
Present
in all the neighborhood grocery stores.
Everybody knew Mr. Ned was the jitney man.
Mr. Ned was the jitney man, the numbers man, your mama's half boyfriend, everything else.
He bring by
your uncle
pops.
too.
And your uncle too.
Yeah, and your uncle.
If you want to call in about one of your horrible Lyft, or you got some Lyft, Uber etiquette, let us know. The call-in number is 248-885.
809.
Oh, 809.
5004.
5004.
Again.
So call in 248-809-5004 if you want to call in and let us know if you got some Lyft or Uber etiquette, because I'm a driver and I want to know. And like I said, if it's dark outside and you dark, listen. Hey, listen.
You dark.
And drunk white people scare me. Stop offering me cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Please stop offering me cocaine. And then
I wonder if the Uber Lyft drivers in Miami.
Because I'm going to Miami.
Or the
I'm
passengers.
doing it when I go to Miami.
But that's the whole thing. Like,
I had a dream about cocaine last night.
You know what? Cocaine couple.
I had a dream about cocaine last night.
I've had people in the back of my Lyft break up, like dump your boyfriend in the back. I had a girl dump her boyfriend in the back of my Lyft, and I felt like that was not any etiquette, because what if he would have slapped you? Now I'm responsible because now I'm the black auntie in the back. Like, I know you did put your hands on her. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't say shit. Hey, I'm gonna just let y'all out this corner, but you gonna do what you do.
I can't.
Shout out to the cab driver.
Ain't nothing like both of y'all getting beat up because you black auntie.
I'm not gonna listen. That's exactly why I'm not gonna get beat up, because I'm gonna run your ass over.
Chanel says we both don't need to get beat up. You just got your ass whooped.
Yeah, you just got your ass whooped.
Well, you know what? And so ghetto Uber goes everywhere. We just left from Romulus. No nuts, no glory. I'm a passenger. I don't want to go to jail. Okay.
And Romulus is still Wayne County, Darnell. Please, you ain't going nowhere. We said 8 Mile, homeboy. 8 Mile.
Oakland County. No
Oakland County. Romulus is still Wayne, baby.
Thank you. Thank go to Macomb.
Yeah, let me see you in Genesee County.
You know what I'm saying?
Just because Al Brooks is dead doesn't mean things are better.
Exactly. I'm telling you, they think because Al Brooks is dead, they can go cross 8 Mile. Dave, you better tell him when I go cross 8 Mile, I'm riding with Dave.
His spirit is still alive and well.
Actually, here's a great Hirsch story. So I'm hanging out with her one night. We go out drinking. We're chilling, and she's in my car with me, and we're in Warren, and we're driving up. I want to say Van Dyke, and this cop car pulls up next to us, drops back, goes behind me, comes back, and passes me. And I'm like, the ever-living hell was that about? And Hirsch just looked me dead in the eye, and she went, Dave, they thought you were tricking.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
wait, what, really?
She should have put her head in your lap. Yep, Dave.
I have been propositioned in the Lyft, though. I'm not going to lie. I have been propositioned in the Lyft.
Was
that before or after the cocaine?
Right. No, this is a whole different, this was a couple. Like, this was a couple. You know what I'm saying? And you know how it's just kind of, you can feel it in the air, like, so is this your last ride? You know?
No, I can ride another.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gorgeous. You know, first when they gorgeous me all the way home, you know what I'm saying? You're gorgeous, and then the husband like, you mind if I sit up front with you? Like, why? Your wife is in the back. Why you want to sit up front with me? Like, you know what I'm saying? But he had already jumped in, so I'm in there looking stupid. Like, well,
I mean, how did they look though?
I mean, it was.
If they was cute, would you had if they was nice looking? If they was a nice looking
I would have went
couple.
upstairs for a sandwich. I would have went upstairs for a sandwich.
No, for a sandwich. You went
a
for a sandwich.
A PB&J.
You went up for a sandwich and came back with was there for breakfast in the morning.
I was the sandwich. I became the sandwich.
Oh, I'm sorry, but a PB&J, that's the Penelope Black Girl and Jerry?
Yeah.
Dave.
That's what I'm saying. I would have became a sandwich all day.
I swear to God, Dave, where have you been all my life?
Here's the thing.
Dave is like my favorite white guy. I swear, if I told you he was my favorite white guy before, I lied. Because Dave is it. Dave is it. Dave is like the resident. Oh man, Mighty Whitey. I just love him.
Mighty
Whitey.
I love it.
You made that up.
I love it. Mighty Whitey. I feel like that's a church song.
That's what they should say on Good Times. Mighty Whitey.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, we're gonna see if you got some guts and glory. So listen, also when we got a lot going on in the news, and one of the biggest, hottest topics going on right now that's very prevalent is Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Entering into a partnership with the NFL. And And I've been seeing a lot of, really, it's been like a 50-50 split. I really can't say I've seen more people saying, I don't like it. I've seen just for every person I've seen who disagree with them, I've seen somebody else agree. So unless you were, up under a rock, I can just fill you in very quickly. Jay-Z partnered up with the NFL and Roger Goodell to be the entertainment liaison, so to speak, and he's going to use that to bridge and make better opportunities and everything. Social justice, and I don't know how music and social justice, but but he's supposed to step in and basically be in charge of all the halftime shows and the entertainment and all that stuff. With that being said, and supposedly having a seat at the table where he can change some things and part ownership in, is it one of the teams, I believe? Is it one of the teams?
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot one team, but and one thing, that was my bad, guys, because I had it on my thing and that was my bad. But so that is the biggest thing. So the biggest thing is the controversy is that, the controversy is that one of the statements that he made in the interview when they said, would you stand or would you kneel? And his answer was basically, we're past kneeling and we're on to actionable. We need to do actionable items.
It's time to move beyond
It's
kneeling.
time to move beyond kneeling and go into some actionable
which
items.
did not sit well
with a lot of people.
Colin Kaepernick in particular.
Yeah. And Eric Reed and some other gentlemen. And so really, what is your take? Is Jay-Z a sellout? I've seen where they said Jay-Z is a sellout. Secondly, I've seen people say, when has anybody been able to change an institution from the inside out? Is this a capitalistic gain, or is this really a social justice power play? So that has been the argument, and that's what's been going on right now. And
Alicia,
ladies,
what do you think?
What do you
I'll
think?
start with Alicia first, because you know how I am.
Yeah,
I get ready, Dave. I'm getting riled up.
Quick.
Go ahead, Alicia.
I'll say this first, because I'm going to go both sides with it. What's the difference in what he did and what Chrisette Michele did? One. And then me? No. Unless you include Cap in this somehow, some way, you're doing it for financial gain. That's cool for you and the family, but I thought you was a different kind of man myself.
But also, at one point in time, though, and I don't know if he still is, but Cap was signed as his sport agent to Roc Nation. And Jay-Z is a sport agent.
Oh, see, I knew nothing about that. But
yeah,
I don't care.
No, I'm just saying,
needs to be involved in something. Put him somewhere.
But here's the thing. Who says that he's not? And my thing is, I guess social media maybe jumped. And you can chime in, right? But social media, I don't know. Did they mash the gas and demonize him before they had a chance to really figure out what he was going to do?
Well, I'm the one who, if he does have Cap, I'll come back and say, "Oh, okay, I was wrong." Cap
but for right now, you feel like
right now,
the image looks bad.
I need Cap in there somewhere.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still struggling with the whole Colin Kaepernick thing to some degree, and just strictly from a facts and figures perspective. I mean, so Cap was already kind of on the way down when he started this protest, and so you've got a lot of people that are saying, well, is he really being blackballed, or which? And granted, he won the suit. So there was a settlement and all that stuff. But I mean, then again, OJ found not guilty, lost the civil suit. I don't know, like, what role would Kaepernick have in that? I don't know that Kaepernick. I don't know that teams would sign him at this point, and I don't know that there are a lot. You look at just from a sheer numbers perspective and the number of people out there vying and jockeying for a quarterback job, it's a risk-reward analysis.
Well, it's not about them.
I don't want him signed.
It's not about a team signing him. Yeah. It's about him having a part in this whole
bridging the gap, changing social injustices. That's what I need him included. I don't think he should go play for NFL again.
It's over.
But there was also
you slapped him in the face too hard.
But what he's saying, there was also a facet of people who are saying, how can Jay-Z do this with him still being out of work? You know what I'm saying? And there was still a set of people, not saying us, but there's still a set of people out there who still vying for him to get in the NFL, like to get his job back. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we know that once you sue a company, take a settlement, regardless, it ain't no coming back. Right. And I kind of see what Dave was saying. In light of that, yes, we do know that there were some blackball things, but facts and figures as a player. You know what I'm saying? Would he even be a viable candidate had to, you know what I'm saying, as a player anyway? Like,
so with the Jay-Z, to me, okay, I'm gonna look at it 2 different ways. My thing is this: just last year, you told everybody to boycott the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. All of y'all, everybody, Rihanna, Jay-Z, all of them boycotted the Super Bowl, and not only that, but he advised Jermaine Dupri not to do it just last year. The same job that he has was offered to Jermaine Dupri last year, and Jay-Z advised him not to take it, only to come back the next year and snatch that shit from under his feet. So, I mean, that right there is one thing to me. But the other thing is this show. And see, I know he has a big responsibility, but again, before he's anything, he's a businessman. Mm-hmm. He's a businessman. So, what do you expect him to do? You give me enough money. Mm-hmm. He got Beyonce to feed or whatever.
No. She can feed herself.
But she can feed herself. But I'm saying, but as a man, he got a household to take care of. Mm-hmm. He got Beyonce. He got the twins. He got the other little baby that he had from somebody else. He got kids. So to him, if they make a deal sweet enough to him, he would take it. Just like a lot of us would. Like you said earlier about Chrisette Michele. Chrisette Michele jumped on something for money. Mm-hmm. For money.
Mm-hmm. See, I think Chrisette jumped on it. I think it was a money move because she wasn't really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Now she ain't doing that.
Not for real.
But the same thing's not gonna happen to Jay-Z.
Yeah, definitely not. But the thing of the matter that what I see a lot of, and it's so funny. Like I said, it's a complete 50-50 split. I put it up on my timeline just to see how people will react, and I see so many people. And like, I love Sean King. I do. I follow him on Instagram. But sometimes I think he kind of go too hard in the paint with thinking everybody has to be on the same page, and that's the only part of a movement and a quote unquote revolution, or when you try to change things, everybody seems to think that everybody has to do the same thing. If we're trying to get to one place, it's many different roads to get to one particular place. As far as like, and one of my friends, he was talking about that, and to me, I don't think sometimes you can change an institution from the inside out, but can you get the funds you need from that institution to do other things?
Hey, listen.
Absolutely.
Listen, I think Jay-Z, I don't think Jay-Z is a dumb man. I don't think he's out of touch with the black community and this, that, and the third. I think he's going to use this to do... I think he has his own motive. I think he has his own purpose that we don't know about. He don't have to blast it. You don't have to say, I'm doing it for this, I'm doing it for that. You don't have to do that. You just get in there and you do it, and then when it's done, they say, okay.
I feel like it wouldn't have got as well if he went, watch me take on these white boys.
Exactly. Watch me take on the good old boys club. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
it ain't going to work if you broadcast it.
And that's what I'm proud of.
You think the slaves, I'm sorry, Mel, but you think the slaves went free? Because everybody like, watch what I do.
Yeah.
No, they just did it.
You know what? And to say what you now, this is the only part of contention that I have because when you said he advised Jermaine Dupri, we already know Jermaine Dupri made bad decisions. Okay, you cheated on Janet. Okay, you little ugly ass. You little ugly ass cheating on Janet. You ain't had no business with your little ugly ass cheating on Janet. So we should know. He didn't deserve
the job anyway.
He didn't deserve the job, and
so
we know you take bad advice.
It wasn't Jay-Z's fault.
It was not Jay-Z's fault.
You just make bad decisions.
You made bad decisions. Bow Wow. You made bad decisions. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You made bad decisions.
Having braids at 45 with no hair in the middle. That was a bad decision, Jermaine.
You know what I'm saying? Letting go of Usher.
Is extra.
Bad
Letting go of Usher was a bad decision. Jermaine, you know what? You blaming Diddy. You just make poor decisions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Talking about women can't rap. Bad decisions.
We did have a brat.
I heard that.
Yeah.
He brushed the brat, but
he said this after this, but he said it when, he just said it now with Megan Thee Stallion and all them. And I'm like... And I'm like,
he called him strip rapper.
No, he said it should be stripper rap.
It should be stripper rap, not trap.
They should change the genre, but he said women can't rap.
What?
He's such a sucker. What is stripper rap? So all of us supposed to wear baggy jeans like this still 1990 or something?
I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs.
Rage, rock on with my bad self. You know what I'm saying? Am I supposed to be in here like this?
Did y'all see Dave though?
Like, I feel like...
Don't make me sing Onyx.
Dave, what was Dave! I love it, Dave.
Let the boys be boys. Get up
Slam! Let the boys be boys.
And you know what? And that's all I'm saying. That's why I said so. Honestly, Jermaine Dupri, you ain't really got no clout out here in these streets. Nobody care what you're talking about.
Yeah, Jermaine could have did the job.
You know what? I wish. You know what? I don't have a donkey of the day because I can't jock Charlamagne, but I'm gonna give you the bell.
There it is, bell of the day.
Oh, I can't. Oh, it's stuck on something. Yeah. Let me get.
So we got to come up with something.
You know what I'm saying?
Like we got the kitty litter.
Yeah, so he was weak
like
as
what
hell
do
for
cats do? Like that be fucked up.
We gotta do something. Scratch your face. So if you want to call,
scratch out.
You so stupid. If you got an opinion and you want to call in, do you think Jay-Z is a sellout or you think Hov did what Hov did? I'm proud of Hov.
I wouldn't call him a sellout.
You know what? Here's the thing. He sent some money down there to Ferguson. He did a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
I can't call him that. I can't call him a sellout.
Yeah, I can't call him a sellout. But people on the internet been calling him a sellout, and I'm not gonna be. I know I may be. I hope people don't take this the wrong way. But the one part of the movement I think that's kind of halfway irritating a little bit is the super overzealous white people. I love y'all. I really do. But it's like, fam, don't bring the whiteism to the black movement. Don't bring that element. Don't bring that element. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see my post from the con over the weekend?
Oh, about calm down. You just have a tear on your head.
You bought it. Yes, dude. This little girl walked out of the con screaming, "I'm an Egyptian queen!" Like I can't even do it justice.
You know what?
I could not get my voice that high.
Little white girl.
Little white, and I'm like, and I literally, like, if she had just said queen, I'd have been quiet. If she would have just said Egyptian queen, I'd have been annoyed, but I'd have been quiet. But she screamed it really, really loud. And so I just had to look at her. I'm like, okay, look, you're a little 21-year-old hipster white girl from the suburbs who just bought a $10 tiara at a Comic-Con. Calm down, Karen.
Look, I keep telling calm down, Karen. Calm down, Karen.
I'm sure she does.
And again, y'all, that's why I fucks with Dave.
Calm down, Karen.
Because I almost feel like, and it's cool and all, but I almost feel like, be an ally, but don't try to tell me, like, don't try to speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
Yeah, you can't.
Don't be like, how dare Jay-Z did that? Like, just, you know, I'm not saying you can't have an opinion, but
you got a comment?
Fall back.
What's the comment?
Yeah, Brandon said, proud of both Kaepernick and Jay-Z. I'm giving them more time and support them both.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I
that's
absolutely
a good
agree.
answer.
Because this is the one thing I am proud of about Jay-Z. At the end of the day, this is why I tell people, alleged street people are some of the smartest men you will meet.
You better
because
say
it takes a lot to run multi-million-dollar businesses, networks, all this other kind of stuff, control things, move, and still watch over, and I'm not glorifying anything, but I'm saying it's almost like a superhero using his powers for good and evil. You know what I'm saying? And good and evil is blurred. You know what I'm saying? To me, because you take somebody like Nipsey. Nipsey did a lot of stuff, but Nipsey also tried to turn around and right all his wrongs. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing as, and it's the duality that you have that, yeah, I flooded the community with this. And I mean, I guess it's the difference. I mean, the government flooded the community, but they didn't give nothing back. You know what I'm saying? So at least sometimes, if I sold your mama dope, at least I'm gonna buy you some gym shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's not.
I disagree.
It's not.
Hold on. We're not gonna dig into that one. Hold on.
But I'm just saying. I'm not. And I mean, I'm not making a compare. But what I'm saying is, sometimes these are still the people that did these things. We like them, but they still, at the end of the day, this is how they made their money. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by something smart, so they can take that same intelligence and take that same energy,
I got that
and then move it into something different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the trash Batman, but you know what I'm saying? But and take it and move it into something different. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it's negative, but you still have to be able to think through this process. So for you to be this type of man and cleaned it up, and you sitting at the NFL with you know, and making these kind of moves, you know, shots out. Because to me, I mean, you know, sometimes I root for the bad guy in the movie. Sometimes I do. I can't lie. Sometimes
it depends on how fine
I root for the bad guy. Like
Mel, you said something though. You said something that brought something up to me. That's
if you say near and dear to my heart, I'm gonna stab
that's
you.
very near and dear to listen. No, this
I'm
about to get serious for like 0.2 seconds.
Go ahead,
okay,
baby. Go ahead.
You said Nipsey Hussle, and I thought about somebody, a really good friend of mine, that was near and dear to my heart. He was the Chicago Nipsey.
Rest easy.
He was the Chicago Nipsey. I'm talking about this man did food drives, back to school drives. I mean, just was so much for the community.
Words, support.
And yes, he was young man. He got to be like 5 or 6 years younger than me.
Yeah, very young.
Leonard Howard, a.k.a. Hap. He was a hip hop artist out of Chicago. No sleep. That's no
Team
sleep.
No sleep. Team No Sleep.
And my friend passed away. Was it 2 days ago?
Yeah. If not yesterday.
If not, I think it was yesterday, either yesterday or 2 days ago. But shout out to Hap, No Sleep. You will be greatly missed. Like we don't look at. We wait until someone is gone, but he was that guy. Yeah. He was that guy. I mean, he really loved and had love for his community and his people, and he did a lot for his community. And he passed away, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. And just say a prayer for his family. He got newborn twins and Absolutely. 2 other daughters, I believe. Mm-hmm. So just shout out to my Chicago family
and his friends.
All of y'all, his friends. Bubba, I love you. I love all y'all. We praying for y'all. Okay, we can move on.
Prayers out to your family. Prayers out. But that's kind of what we talking about. And it's kind of cool that that Jay-Z is that's why I said, that's why I said for me it's something that's kind of near, because I know the Jay-Z's, you know what I'm saying? And, and I'm happy. And I know some of them that turned around and got businesses now and, putting the money back into the community. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, like my brother and his friend, like they bought the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They bought all the houses, on the right side.
Well,
you know
I
what I'm
wish
saying?
they would have called my baby daddy and told that nigga about other shit other than gym shoes and shit.
They bought
we was fresh as hell. I kept Gucci on. I stayed Gucci down, bitch. We don't have nothing after that.
You so good.
Not even the items to pawn.
I can't even sell them Gucci's though. I can't do nothing.
I told you I'm gonna write a book about my brother. He in a wheelchair, but that brother still moved from the trap to triumph. You know what I'm saying? I told you we gonna write a book about him. That's gonna sell.
That's gonna
my
sell.
brother slap, but that's the whole thing, and that's why I was like, I believe he got something to mind, because he that kind of guy. He moved like that. You know what I'm saying? The left hand don't know what the right hand is doing, and like I said, I just can't see him. I just can't see him going down that route. You know what I'm saying?
Before we leave this topic, I got one more comment.
What's up, baby?
Brandon Johnson said Nino Brown is a hero to some and a villain to most. Fictional, but based on many real life hustlers that fed families during the holidays. So like to us, they were superheroes in the neighborhood. To me, the drug dealer was who I looked up to. We talked about that last week about how. He had the nice car, but he gave us dollars when we was outside at the store.
But that's a good comparison, because you had Nino, but then and Nino was a villain to some. You know what I'm saying? But then you had Mitch. Everybody loved Mitch. Mitch was the
dope
cool.
Man is the dope man.
No, I'm just saying, but how you looked at, but some of them are a lot more vicious. Like some are more vicious, like Satin. Crawl, Satin.
Shut your tail.
Crawl, bitch, crawl. I love Satin. I love Satin.
Giving him something.
Cause Satin came and got her out her mama house. She was up there with that suitcase and left.
You gonna go on with this sparkle.
And
anybody that could get me out my mama house right now is gonna be Satin. I'm telling you right now. So if you right there and you just got a suitcase,
I'm giving him something. Then he can
they mean they're like, gotta love, it's so uptight. Everyone seems so uptight. Okay, I ain't gonna be in here, but I was Satin my ass out of here. So yeah, Satin, I love Satin. Satin was a hero, to some. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we dwell on that. So listen, moving right along to our next topic of the day, because we always like to keep it we kept it kind of serious, but it's a new trend that I've been seeing going on right now. I don't know if y'all noticed it out here right now, but it's they say it's a hot girl summer, but they be talking about the golden girls out here. But these golden girls out here are getting the baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but I see a lot of younger guys with older men, you know, and I'm out here loving the baby. And the baby is loving me.
Wait. I want to make sure you said what you meant to say.
Right. Thank you, Dave, because I was just
guys
catching her.
with older men.
You did say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which also happens.
It happens.
But I do not believe that was the point you were trying to make.
Because I'm not a man.
Thank
so
you.
let me rephrase that.
Thank you.
Younger men, older women.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody be like, she a man. I'm an old.
I don't call it cougar. I call it Thundercat.
They're cougars for a while, and then when they get too old, they become prune-tang.
God damn it, Dave.
Dave, I don't consider. But what is that other age? Like what's the other one? Like
we're at that age.
Pumas.
Pumas
are cougars in training.
So I'm a puma.
Yeah, you're a puma.
Okay, I want.
And then there's a cougar, and then there's a saber-toothed tiger, and then prune-tang.
I feel
saber-toothed tiger. No, I'm a Thundercat.
But before
I'm a Thundercat.
You know the great realization of my life?
Yeah.
Thundercats, Lion-O shined a giant red laser pointer in the sky, and all the other cats chased it.
See, that's me. That's me. I'm the Thundercat.
You the Thundercat.
I'm the Thundercat.
But what I want to know is, why is it that I don't want to be a puma? Like, can I still be like, damn, old girl older, but she cool to the motherfucker. Like, she look good. Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to.
Like, we're at that age, though, Mel.
Oh, I had a girl call me a silver fox, and I almost slapped her.
First of all,
also, old men got names too.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
First of all, I don't know how I feel like
Silver Streak the dance.
We have our struggles. I'm like, I earned every single one of these.
First of all, I don't know how I feel about that because I'm 34 and I won't be 35 until September. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying. So therefore,
like she ain't got a birth certificate, so we're gonna say
whatever. Y'all is Wikipedia. You better Google me on Wikipedia.
I'm just saying if you
Wikipedia is
I'm not Melanie
all the time.
Melanie, you might be 35, but you was at the reunion for the class 99 this summer. I'm just saying.
I was double promoted. Duh.
How many times though, man?
Double promoted.
Double?
Yeah.
No, double promoted means you skipped one grade.
You know, I skipped
like 4 of them, Mel.
Because then I skipped 1 grade and I had skipped this other one. But I had went to all of them because I was just cool with all the 99s and stuff like that. I was just cool with everybody. Listen, I'm trying to have a bit.
It's okay, Mel. I'm going to let you be great.
Thank you. Let me be great.
How old are you again?
We can't say this on the air. 34. Let us be great.
She was just 35.
I said I will be 35. Anyway, it ain't even about me right now. It's about Thundercats, okay?
I'm a Thundercat because I like my meat. Like cougars. See, it's so hard for me to date because I don't want the 50-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want the 20-year-old boy either. But I don't want too old, but I don't need no baby either. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm torn between the two because I got a 55 and a 25-year-old, and I don't know what the fuck to do.
55 and 25.
I got a 55-year-old and a 25-year-old.
See, the 55-year-old, that's crazy because the 25-year-old, you can go to jail for statutory rape. The 55-year-old, you can go to jail for killing them, giving them a heart attack.
So I'm torn.
So either way, you fucked.
Shut up.
So here's the thing. I'm fucked because I'm going to be a single mama anyway. Either way it goes. So either one going to die or one going to leave. One or the other. And I don't want to be a single parent.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to figure this out.
You need to find a median.
I'm going to have to because stamina is not the issue. Because as far as the 55 and 20, there is no...
Alicia, what's the youngest you've dated?
Years under me?
Yes, years under you.
He was around probably 5 or 6 years under me.
That's it?
That's it. Girl. I can't go
lame. She lame as fuck.
Hey, if I go any more than that, that's too close to my son's.
Hey, so what? He older than your son, though. That's all that matters to me. You got to be like,
nope, he older than you.
2 years older than I. Like, and don't tell him. That's it.
And don't tell him. What y'all think is the reason why? Like, for me, what I heard in these streets is that right now, Lil Mama acting a fool right now. Right now, I heard Lil Mama is making cheesy rice and putting all the chicken on the George Foreman. She popping pills, or either she got a girlfriend. So right now, Lil Mama is doing the fool right now because Lil Mama will leave you for her best friend right now. So, and you ain't even getting no cheesy rice. So I'm just saying, like, what is it right now? And this is the signs that you know that a younger guy trying to talk to you. When he walk up on your line, I mean, I'm just saying, I just got an old soul. I don't even listen to this new music. I like Biggie and Nas and stuff. I don't even
every time.
I don't even listen to this new music.
Off comes the panties.
And then when he like the mumble rap,
you like Biggie?
Like the mumble rap men.
Then when you be like,
She like the mumble rap men.
See, here's the thing: the mumble rap men, they go to the store and buy 13 half of pints instead of just buying a fifth.
That's enough for
But
her.
first of all, hold on. Let me say this. Let me tell you this, baby. 2 pints of Hennessy is less than a fifth of Hennessy. So that's what you're supposed to do. I know that because they tell you that at the store. The store I go to, shout out to Stars, right across the street from my house. 2 pints of Hennessy is less than a fifth of Hennessy. So it's more economical to buy 2 pints.
So look, young brother smart, huh?
They don't. He ain't smart. Then he's got $13 at a time. Don't you? Whatever. So don't whatever.
It be like that sometimes.
But what I will say, in all fairness, to the younger guy that I was in a relationship with, you know what? I feel like if you date somebody younger, sometimes you gotta mold a little bit, and I feel like at that point in time,
any age, I found that out.
I mean, I think any age, but I'm saying I think the molding part is different. Mm-hmm. Like to me, older guy is more is stable, and I feel like older men are more set in their ways. You know what I'm saying?
So you'll know I rip what they
got, what they gonna do, and they not gonna do.
Well, that's good though.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't trying to marry no
not
young
really.
dude.
But a young guy, I feel like he was more pliable. I feel like at the end of the day, if we have some kids, he got more energy to chase these babies around.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being 100. And let me tell you his love language. Let me tell you how I knew that we was in love. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't know how to say this to you. Just sit down and listen to something. And he sat down and put on Bryson Tiller. Exchange. Is it Exchange?
Oh my
girl. And I was like, we go together. We in love.
No.
Shout out to that young nigga though.
That's his love language. That's how he talk. That's their love language.
That young nigga though was the first young nigga I fucked with. And I was like, love. Bruises is love sometimes.
Oh no.
We wasn't fighting.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I know it wasn't. I know, but I'm just saying.
He was a biter. And that grabber. He was a biter and a grabber and a choker. And I was loving it. That's I feel like DMX right now.
Hey, what my girl at who brought him up anyway? Who was that? Mimi?
I don't know, but let me tell you. And he was a musician. He would just send me his music. And
there was 2 artists who
we were just vibing. We was vibing.
Okay, I had an artist too, and you already know how that ended. Thank you very much. I had an artist.
Thank you.
And I sat in the studio, and I went to album release parties, and I even, you know what, on 100, think I was being funny, but I really sat there and tried to help him write raps. I really did, because I'm like, I'm a comedian, so I got wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, maybe they should rhyme somewhere.
That young nigga though tried to tell me a joke, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. He was like, in the fruit, in the owl, and I'm just doing my job. I was like, oh.
You know what I figured out, Ronnie? Okay. Our talent can't rub off on people. I thought I could fuck talent into people, but you can't.
No,
you can't.
It's like everybody can't draw.
Everybody can't draw. Like, build a house. I tried to write rhymes. Yeah, no. I tried. I got you at the store. You know they got a rap Bible, like a rap thesaurus, and I was like, well, maybe read these words. You know what I'm saying? And and maybe just have a conversation over a beat.
A rap thesaurus?
Yeah, like
wouldn't that just be a rhyming dictionary?
Pretty much, okay. But it was called like a little rap thesaurus, and I was trying to make it seem good, Dave. You know what I'm saying? And we in the bed laid up smoking Black and Milds, and I'm trying to help him.
Oh Lord!
Well, he's smoking Black and Mild.
Getting buck wild. I'm off the.
No, it's just nothing.
Just Black and Wild, buck wild.
Black and Mild.
I was my inner Dr. Seuss.
Oh no!
Triggered.
Oh, you so sick. We was we was smoking. I thought that you looking over the river, drinking Hennessy and smoking Black and Milds, you would come up with some rhymes, but no. It didn't.
I could. Work.
You would have to work in the phrase Tennessee. And buck wild. That was you got Hennessy in Tennessee.
Okay, so y'all was
y'all
was looking over the river, smoking Black and Mild, drinking Hennessy. Y'all ready? Yo.
Go.
So I'm chilling with my bitch on the balcony, hoping that she would take a knee like Cap. Oh, for the home team. I'm looking at the river, and I know it's going to be me. Smoking this black, drinking this hen. I'm going to sip it again and do it again because I can take rounds all night. Oh, this Hennessy got me feeling right. Come on, that's what he should have did.
I mean,
well, that's what she thought she could do with it.
That wasn't even real. I didn't even get real with y'all.
Neither one of them succeeded, so that's what happened.
And that's why I said, so the artist, but that's why I said, so it's kind of like going in between. But what's the trend? What do y'all think is the attraction?
To younger men?
That younger men have the older
strong ass backs.
No, not us. Not us. I'm saying, what do y'all think might be the attraction that younger men have to older women?
I can cook.
I about to say cooking, money.
I can't cook. I ain't got no money. So I'm 2 for 2.
You got seniority pussy, I guess.
Maybe so.
Ain't nothing wrong with miles on the pussy. I'm telling you.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You get your oil change and your tune-ups and get your brakes
miles.
fixed.
Yeah. Ryan just went to the...
Ain't nothing wrong.
But the biggest thing is to make sure that your carburetor is lubricated. You got to make sure that your calibrator is lubricated.
And make sure that nobody steal your Cadillac converter.
And your Cadillac converter and you're good. You know what I'm saying?
But some younger guys are mature enough to handle a older woman that is mature too as well, though. You know, some younger men just are attracted to
and I'm not gonna lie, and sometimes all older women are not mature because in this relationship,
that's why I said mature
in this relationship I was not, because you know what I'm saying, I'm throwing Oreos at your head on the elevator, so I know I wasn't mature.
Yeah, no,
that's fun. I'm talking about mature in the
no, that was in the heat of an argument, and I threw them, and then when you get high, you get ready to eat them, and they crumble, and now you're mad because you broke all your chip.
I think for me, my attraction was because I lost so many years to an older man that I had children really young, and I was mom, I was wife, I was everything. I was so young. I didn't get to live out those younger years and really had that fun like that. So once I left him at 28, I was like, okay, I want to have some fun now. And the old men didn't want to have fun. They wanted me to do what I just did. I've done that. I've been doing that since I was 17 years old. I don't want to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm always mom. I'm always mom to the kids first, period. That's nothing. But sometimes I just wanted to be a little freer than what I was, you know, and that's what the younger man gave me. The older men don't want nobody that was tied down all them years and don't want to be like that no more. That's a lot.
So why you think the younger men are so attracted to older women these days?
Me, honestly, I like I said, I was being funny, but I think the tide has changed. Like, honestly, I think there's a lot of girls in their age group that's kind of, you know, doing ham. Like, it's ham is hell. Like, ham is hell.
Yeah. And a lot of these young bitches don't have the
and then they don't have the food. And then the other part of it is
I hope everybody saw the fupa that you're supposed to have.
Everybody was talking about, and you have to embrace, this is what I'm saying because we're going to wrap it up, but this is what I'm going to say, embrace stuff, and you have to look at it from another standpoint. So, ladies, for all y'all out there talking about, you know, don't let these men fool you with saying it's more of them than it is of us, and they no good men. Just change your demographic, sweetie, okay? Stop looking for this one and go over there, because there is somebody out there. And first of all,
stop looking.
I mean, I'm just saying, not looking, but I'm just saying there's somebody else over there. So change your demographic. Open up your eyes. But what I will say is, shout out to everybody talking about, shout out to all the lesbians, because all Lil Mama and them they got girlfriends.
Man, and these little hoes is bad. They look like some nice ass little niggas, but they bitches.
I'm saying, and they got big booties and they khaki. So all I'm saying is thank you.
I hate old y'all. I hate old strapped up stud.
I do.
Bitch, give me that ass. Give me them titties.
All I'm saying is thank you for being in it, because you left a vacuum of these young fellas for us to sweep up real good. You know what I'm saying? So while everybody out here like, you know, like me and my girl, we girlfriends, that's okay, because I'm with your boyfriend and it's cool. And you all like, I can get it back when I want. That's cool too, because I'm gonna get his brother, so it don't matter. And then we just got, and at the end of the day, no pun intended, we just got that mouthpiece. Not that mouthpiece, but we got game.
I got both of them.
I know. I was trying to keep the stroke clean today. I was trying to keep it clean. Trying to keep it clean today.
At the end, I can make it nasty.
I saw Auntie Kim Carl and them ain't on here.
They know about the head. They got husbands. Okay, y'all.
They don't want to hear how their niece do it though.
Y'all enjoyed the show today, ladies?
Yes, I did.
Yes, Dave, did you enjoy the show today?
Oh, absolutely.
Always a good time.
Always a good
Listen,
time.
before we wrap it up, we didn't get a chance to hit Kitty Litter, did we?
No, real quick. What's going on in Kitty Litter? Got about 2 minutes. What's going on in Kitty Litter?
Oh.
Well, R. Kelly is out here in these streets, want people to feel sorry for him, talking about he got an incurable disease. You got herpes. Shut up. Bam.
Bam, herpes.
right.
Everybody got herpes.
Get over it.
It's
be
4 people
alright.
in this room. They say 1 in 3 people got it. It's 4 people in this room. They say 1 in 3 people got it.
It depends on which way you go.
Man, is it you, Dave?
It depends on which way you go in the circle.
Say this pussy clean. Say this pussy squeaky.
So R. Kelly, you get the bill. You still nasty. Stop fucking all them young bitches. You ain't have herpes.
Yeah.
Nasty. No.
Before I go, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Shout out to the show I had the other night. Last on Line was a great success. Oh, it's super dope. Jesus, that's what happened.
That was me.
That's what happened. You just can't give Mill too much wine.
No, my phone fell over.
Oh. But shout out to Last on the Line or whatever. That was super dope. And shout out to my baby. She turned 19 today. I say shout out to my baby. She turned 19 today. Carter, I love you so much. I'm on my way home to finish making your dinner. Brunch was awesome. I love you, baby. Mwah. Mel, take us out of here.
And also on the last note, if you guys listen on Facebook Live, tomorrow we're gonna be myself and Ronnie Chanel. We're gonna be at the locker room with Darnell Jones, and we are doing a edition of Hood Wildin' Out. Not Wild In Out because I don't want to be sued for liability to Nick Cannon. So it is Wildin' Out, and we are about to get put out the studio for messing up all kinds of stuff.
They breaking shit in the studio.
Follow us on Instagram at MelanieJ_comedy and Facebook at Melanie Hearn. I want to thank Alicia Rob Royster. A Royster, okay, for being on the porch with it. And
Say goodbye, Alicia. Let them know.
Oh, hey, see y'all later. Saturday's going down for my son's 13th birthday. I'll see y'all over there Saturday.
We doing some things. All right, y'all. Thank y'all.
I love y'all. City Kitties out. These some dead cats.